and welcome to the brand new Art Wizard YouTube channel. I'm very excited to be here. My name is Victoria. I go by Art Wizard. There's a few reasons for that. I'll get into it. I wanted to make this intro video to just kind of give you the lowdown on who I am, what this is going to be, and why I'm doing it. So let's get into it. So hi, my name is Victoria. I am an artist in many forms. Many years ago on LinkedIn, I decided to be cool and hip and unique and put Art Wizard in my bio instead of writing out who I was. Strangely enough, it's stuck, at least in the digital realm. So now I'm trying to bring that same Art Wizard title to the traditional realm. I've always been an artist since I can remember, since I was little. I was one of those Michaels kids that would get lost in the aisles of Michaels, searching for a new craft. That was me. But I wanted to take that love for art and actually turn it into a career while also not losing that traditional art love that I started with. So in high school I decided to go into motion graphics and 3D, and I've been working professionally in the Chicagoland area for the last 10 years with various agencies and brands. I've done a lot of different things, and it's been awesome, and I'm going to continue to do that because I love it. But at the same time, I never lost sight of my original love, which was creating with my hands. The computer is the computer, right? You're still using your hands, I get that. But it's different. It's more mathematical in a way. It's much more troubleshooting than it is like the creation process, at least for me, versus when I'm doing something with my hands, making a painting or a piece of jewelry or something of the like. It feels different. It's like soul food in a way. So I never wanted to lose sight of that. And because of our recent, turmoil in the world, I returned back home and started working from home, which has allowed me a lot more time to give to this other part of my personality that was hiding in the shadows for a while I made my career happen. So on the digital side, just to start with that, I work with After Effects, Cinema 4D. I've done some, so that's 2D and 3D, and I've done some Unreal work, and I'm going to get into that a bit more on my own personal time, learning more about it, so real-time rendering. So that's all good and fine and awesome, and I love it. There's a ton of people who do tutorials on all of that stuff on YouTube, for sure, and I definitely still utilize them to this day because the amount of changing platforms and softwares and new ways of doing things is just never going to end. So that's the digital side. And then on the traditional side, I'm a painter, I'm a jewelry maker, and I've kind of expanded that into a lot of different categories. So with painting, I think my love is oil painting, which I've just finally conquered a few years ago, and I feel on top of the world now. But I've also done acrylic painting for a very long time and watercolor. I mainly focus on portraiture, but I've also done landscapes and flowers and all the like, but I definitely like faces the best. There's just something about getting a face right, and yeah, just getting the essence of a person is really fun. So that's my painting. I've also extended painting into the furniture realm and done upcycling of furniture, but I didn't just upcycle furniture and just paint it one color. I actually added to it and then painted a painting on the furniture. So got into that a bit. And then on the jewelry realm, and more specifically wire wrapping realm, I got into wire wrapping probably, I'd say 7 years ago. I did it for a while, then I stopped, then I did it again. So I started with jewelry, making pendants and bracelets and earrings and rings, anything I could think of. And then I went into making trees, bonsai trees, the crystal bonsai trees, wire wrap gemstone trees, whatever you call them. And I've worked out a variety of styles and looks and sizes with those, different bases and everything you can imagine. I've also gone into woodworking recently because we had to cut down an oak in our backyard, and I was going to use the slices to paint on them. And it's weirdly harder to get slices to an even finish than you would expect, so I had to dive into woodworking and learn about that. So this is a constant thing for me. I'm constantly picking up something new, trying something new. I'm constantly juggling the digital with the traditional. I don't want to let go of either one. And because I do all of these different things, the Art Wizard title kind of works. But I want you to be the judge of that. So the reason I'm making this YouTube channel, and also like what is it going to be, I want to share all of this knowledge with you. I want to give you guys tutorials, tips and tricks, updated videos, you know, things like unboxing or like what gauge wire to use and more specifics. I want to show you what I know, not just in the sense of an item, but actually the knowledge. I would love to have someone, you know, utilize one of my videos and create something, because it's not just about selling, right? We don't create to sell. Selling's kind of like a later on thing that you're like, well, I have all this stuff, let me get rid of it, maybe somebody will want it. But the first initial thought behind creation is that it's fun. Like, it's fun to make something. And it's good for you. Like, it's really good for your mental health to zone in to the flow state for a period of time. You know, lose track of what's around you, lose track of time, whatever it is, and just hone in on what you're making. And then come out of it a few hours later like, whoa, this is awesome, whatever it is. I want to share that feeling. I feel like I spend a good amount of my life in that feeling, and if you haven't experienced it, you should. It helps a lot. If you're depressed, if you're not feeling good, go make some art. It seriously is therapy. I swear by that. So what I'm hoping to make out of this channel is essentially a library that stands the test of time. Whether I make a video today and you see it 2 years from now, it can be just as beneficial to you then as it was the day I made it. I want these tutorials to stand on their own. I want these tips and tricks and all the rest just to stand on their own and be helpful to you. And also just kind of prove to you in a way that like I deserve the title Art Wizard. Or not. I guess we'll find out. In the past few years, I've really dove back into vendor shows and actually teaching workshops in person, teaching people how to wire wrap trees in person, which is why I feel more confident, I guess, to speak in this way. Like, this is still very awkward for me and very strange, but I'll get used to it. So you'll kind of join me on the journey. There'll definitely be bumps along the road. I will definitely make mistakes. I'll probably forget things. And also, like, I don't swear that my way is the only way, because that's never the case. Nothing is art is one way or nothing. There's always different ways to do things. You're always trying things. It's like the more you learn, the more you can troubleshoot, and the more you can solve any issue that comes up. So I'm gonna be like one more voice that you can add to your arsenal of potential ways to do something. And I hope that helps you in whatever creation journey you're on. So I think that's where I'm going to leave it today. I hope that you are excited, because I certainly am. I'm going to hopefully stick to a schedule. I'm not the best at that, but I'm going to try. And write a blog post in addition to that. Not necessarily one that will come out the same day, but one that will exist on my website to complement the video. You can find all of my links below the video. If you have questions, if you want to leave a comment, if you want to interact with this video, like, subscribe, share, all the rest, it would greatly help me. Even just knowing that somebody saw this would be really nice and like didn't hate it, that'd be cool. I'm super excited. I think this will be a lot of fun, and I hope that we can make something together someday, either through this video or in real life. Like, that sounds awesome. So yeah, let the adventure begin. Thanks for watching. See you next time.